What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? What's going on, y'all? This is creator at We Shoot Films. See what's on tonight. I was on last night. Oh, let me fix this thing over here a little bit. Hold on, y'all. Gotta fix the cam, man. That's enough. That's good enough. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. Just came online to see what's up as I usually do. I just finished doing that review on where's it at? This let me unhook it. This Nearstream Amix 40U interface. You know what I mean? All in one. And I'm gonna give this away. You know what I'm saying? So stay connected. I'm gonna give this away. If you live within the States, no international. What I'm gonna do is one day there's something I could do like a rotating thing, and then if it falls on it, the person that falls, they win it. So I'll be giving that away pretty soon. But so I just did the review of that late, and I just posted it today. So go check that out if you haven't checked it out. Like I said, I'm just winding down, so I went online to see what's up. You know what I mean? It's weird, man. I went on Unreal Engine, and it started messing up on me. It's not working correctly. It shuts down. If anybody out there gets that problem where you go on Unreal Engine and you start your metahumans to create metahumans, and if it shuts down, let me know. Hello?
Hello? Hello.
Who's this?
No, I'm Bob.
What's going on?
Nothing much. How are you? How you doing? Sorry.
How old are you, man?
Sorry. I'm
How?
40. I'm 45.
All right, man. Look, ain't no trolling on my joint, all right?
I'm not trolling.
Yeah, but you a kid, man. You know what I mean? This ain't
I'm
about
40.
this ain't about kids. This ain't a kid thing, y'all.
I swear.
For real though. For real though. I'm not playing. I hear it in your voice. I ain't stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? So just relax.
I swear.
You want to chill in the chat? You can chill in the chat. All right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry, sir. Have a great rest of your night, sir.
All right. I'm gonna ban you, man. All right. If you come back over here again, man, I'm gonna have to ban you. All right. I don't play them games. If you're my son's friend, it's all cool. Do what y'all want on the chat. If it's cool to a minimum, but I will ban you. Um, I ain't playing none of them games, so. But yeah, see. I be trying to be cool, man, but don't play with me on here. You please do not play with me on here. You know what I mean? This is not a game. I'm not a game. I need some music. All right, so anybody serious who want to come on stage, make sure you can click the link, and I'll let you come on stage. You know what I mean? If you got any questions about video production or audio that I can answer, or Unreal Engine, if I can answer it, feel free to ask, leave a comment, or come on stage. You know what I mean? But if you're trying to play around, just be easy, man. All right. Thank you for everybody who's been picking up, my Unreal Made Easy courses and my green screen courses. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Hopefully you can hear me over this music. I'm still testing out these headphones. But the whack thing about these headphones is I'm finding out that I can't hear myself back. I can't hear myself in the headphones. So it's weird. Let me know if the music is too low or too high. I would appreciate it. You know what I mean? Let me know if the music is too low. Too high. And if you can't hear me correctly. So what's the plans for this week? Anybody got any work to do? I got a music video. Got a few music videos coming up to shoot. I'm gonna try and do some behind the scenes stuff because I tend to always forget to do behind the scenes. So I'm gonna try and do some behind the scenes footage, but I'm always forgetting, man. I'd be too busy on the work. You ain't on break, man. I know who you are. You are not on break, man. I think I know who you are. I'm pretty sure. What's my main camera? Well, my main camera is a Sony A7 IV or a FX30 or a Blackmagic, depending on what I want to use that day. Yeah, I know. You sounded like you was working. But I was asking people who actually do video work because this channel is for people that also do video and audio. All right, this is not like a. I get it. Y'all like coming to the channel. I don't know for some reason, but I understand this is my work. This is what I do. So respect, what I'm doing. Just waiting to see anybody up here, got any conversation they want to talk about something, you know what I'm saying? Video, audio, what you into, got any questions? If not, I'm gonna get off pretty soon. Sony A7S2 with no real serious glass. Yeah, the Sony A7S is still good. At the end of the day, it's all about the person behind the camera. You know what I mean? Truthfully. Oh, yo, you just reminded me, my man. I'm gonna check it out. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I just saw it a little bit ago, and you just reminded me to check it out because I was gonna check it out. You know what I mean? Hyro Visions. Appreciate you sending it to me, man. For sure. Can you hear me okay, G? Can you hear me all right? I'm testing out these headphones the company sent me. So I'm just trying to test them out. I was testing them out last night a little bit, but let me know if is the music too low, is it sound weird when I talk with the music. You know what I mean? Let me know. What's a mic that you think has some good audio? It all depends on the mic you're looking for, what type of mic you're looking for, and what you're trying to do with it. You know what I mean? Do stuff like this, podcasting, streaming. You know what I mean? This mic might work for you, be fine. You know what I mean? It all depends on your setup, what you're trying to do. No, clear background music good. All right, I was just checking. Like I said, they sent me two of these, so I got another version I'm gonna test out. I mean, it's never gonna sound as good as my other mic, my real mic. You know what I mean? But just testing it out, something different, man. Instead of having a mic all up in front of your grill. This is a gaming headset right here. You know what I mean? This is a pretty good one from what I've seen. You know what I mean? It's pretty good. Forget what this one is though. What's this one? This is from For Fine. I'll find it for you. I got too many microphones, man. I got this microphone here. This is my main microphone that I use all the time right here. But and I got other microphones, wireless microphones. But for something simple and you just streaming, um, stuff like this is real easy and simple to work with. You know what I mean? I keep forgetting which one it is. Let me find out because now I'm wondering which one it is. Let me see. I think these are the H13s. No. Must be the H9s. Yeah. Yeah, this headset it's not too bad at all, I gotta say. Um it's actually pretty good actually. Um oh wait a minute. Oh, they only give you one of those? I was trying to show you which one it is. Oh wait a minute, my bad. I'm about to show you which one it is. Hold up. All right, so this one here, you see this here, this one here, it's all big. Let me see if I scan that. If you scan that code with your phone, that'll probably take you to where you can get it at, or you can check it out at. I'm trying to see if it works like it's supposed to. Let's see here. Yeah, it does work. So if you scan that code that I just did, that real big code, oh my bad. If you scan this code right here, it'll take you there. But it's pretty cool actually. You know what I mean? It's cool. And if you don't want to use the microphone, you could detach the microphone and use it as a regular headset. And you can detach it from the controller. This is the controller, but you can detach it and just use it as a regular headset. But this controller gives you more of the controls. You're gonna want to use it to control your microphone. And it has a surround sound, but I don't like how that sounds. It's not bad, man. It's about what, $40, is it? I'm wondering now. I gotta remember how much was it. Yeah, it's about 32.29. So that's not a bad price, man. They do what they supposed to do. Good evening, folks. DPR, what's up with you? How you doing? What y'all working on? It ain't bad, you know what I'm saying? If you, this is the link right there. This code right here. This QR code. Um, man, I hate when I do that, Joe. This QR code, and it sent it to me to see what it sounds like. I got another one, but this one I think is a little better than the other one. Um, the voice is a little deeper, but you can always change that in EQ. But so it's not too bad, not at all. I gotta get some more beats up in here. It's called it's the Fafine. Um, it's from the company Fafine, and these are the H9s. I like how that rhymes. Yes, it's definitely a good price. I'm gonna put the label on this right now. What monitor do I use? I forgot the name of this monitor, man. It's a LG or something like that. It's a wide. I've had this monitor for a while now. I forgot the name of it, but it's an LG, very wide. It's one of them wide joints. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy, really. Some people go a little too crazy with their monitors. You know, why that keeps happening. I'm over here fixing this in front of y'all. Oh, this is annoying. Yo, this joint mad annoying. Yeah, this is annoying. The metahumans, it's going cool, man. It's just, I put out that I don't know if you saw it, but I put out a thing called Almost. I put out a little skit called Almost. Not sure if you saw it, but it's going good, man. I'm about to do another skit um called One Last Favor. And but you know what be happening to me sometimes in Unreal? Oh, see, it changed that too on me. Nah, that's not good. I'm about to take that out because it changed my whoever got that thing. It changed my Yolocam barcode. Um, how you call it? Sometimes when I do sometimes when I do Unreal and I'm doing the MetaHuman animator, it it messes it all up. It crashes. It crashes on me. Like I can't do the metahumans, and it crashes sometimes. I was doing that for a long time, for a minute, and then I switched up. I mean, I just didn't do anything anymore. Then I tried again, and it started acting right. So that's when I started learning it again. But it tends to crash on me a lot when I work with metahumans. So I got to figure that out. You know what I mean? I got to figure that out for real because it's very annoying, man. It just be crashing on me. And that ain't cool at all. All right, have a good one, Jacob. Which version of Unreal? I'm on the right version. I'm on the recent version, yo. And sometimes it does it. Sometimes it doesn't do it. I mean, I got a 4090, yo. I've been working with Unreal. It just Unreal be weird, man. I don't know if it's like a corrupt thing. It sometimes acts right. Yeah, sometimes it does good. Sometimes it doesn't do it. Sometimes it will do it. It's very iffy for me, man. So I gotta figure it out. You feel me? I gotta figure it out. Like for real, I gotta figure it out because that's annoying the heck out of me, man. It makes me not want to do it. You know what I mean? It makes me not want to work on it. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? It's so frustrated, man. But I'm working on it. You know what I mean? One of other than that, other than the program crashing on me. I mean, I got a high end, you know, computer. I'm about to have my man come in and just check everything out just in case, you know what I mean? But I gotta check it out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The motion designs. I'm not much into motion design. I did more in After Effects. I haven't done it in Unreal. I might need to start messing around with Unreal with motion design. Um, but it is sick though. You know, I just want to. These metahumans to me are like they're fun. It's a lot of work though, but and then dressing them up too is hard, man. Sometimes, like it's a headache to dress up the metahumans to find clothing that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because I'll be wanting to have certain type of clothing. You know what I mean? And not looking all generic and whack. You feel me? So you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. I think they make working with metahumans way more harder than it needs to be, but it's still fun, and I'm doing it. Like I said, I already wrote a new script. Excuse me, and I'm definitely gonna create something. But did you check out the almost joint, my little skit that I put out? No, it doesn't crash during export. It crashes right when I start a metahuman character. It might let me get into it and then it'll crash. It might let me start downloading textures, then it'll crash. Um, it just crashes at different points, and then sometimes it won't crash at all. So it's like real iffy, you know. So like I said, I'm gonna have my boy come down, check my computer. Maybe there's something going on. Maybe there's a weird setting somewhere that ain't right now, or something like that. I don't know, but I'm gonna check it out. You know, I still got the 4090 graphics card. You know what I mean? I got 96 gigs of RAM. I got a fast processor. I mean, you know what I mean? It gets frustrating, man. Yeah, everything has been converted to nanite, but still issues there. And yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, I think we was talking about you have getting more RAM. I don't know if it's crashing for your RAM or not. It could be. Um, See, I don't have. If I'm doing anything else with Unreal Engine, it will not crash on me. Nothing else really. It doesn't crash. I mean, once in a while, Unreal does this crash thing, but in general, anything I'm doing, it doesn't crash. It's when I deal with metahumans. Anytime I'm dealing with a metahuman, I come into crash issues. That's the only time. But anything else, when I do create a world, green screen footage in Unreal, nothing happens. It's all good. But you got to remember, we were talking that you need the RAM for After Effects because After Effects is heavy on RAM. Now, not to say you don't need RAM for Unreal, but it could be something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, but always, more RAM is always better. You know what I'm saying? But if you get a little more, you'll be all right, regardless. But I think Unreal is just a very like sometimes what I think it is sometimes the plugins corrupt each other, or the plugins create I don't know something with the plugins. Because it's only when I'm doing MetaHuman Animator or MetaHuman Character that's it. I think it's the plugins. I think sometimes the plugins um, messed each other up, and I end up having a headache over day, man. I literally stopped messing with metahumans for like a year because of that. It just kept crashing, and then when 5.7 came around, um, I went ahead and tried again, and then I saw it. It let me do something, and it was fine. But now it's in and out again. So I don't know what's going on now. But I'm gonna keep trying, and I'm gonna create this new. I'm gonna create this new series. I mean, this new short that I want to do. Oh yeah, you're gonna see a difference for sure. You're definitely gonna see a difference. That's for sure. You know, definitely gonna see a difference, man. The purchasing my 4090 was the best thing I ever did. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I told you. Didn't I tell you? After Effects is hard on. It's heavy on RAM. I got 96, and I be topping it off. So I'm gonna grab another 32, maybe. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, I told you, and that's good. I'm glad you've seen the difference because it does help out a little bit more, man. That's for sure. You know, I wish I knew how to make my own clothes. I don't want to take the time to try to learn how to make clothes for Unreal Engine for the metahumans, man. Because purchasing all these clothes sometimes can be expensive too. It's like, man, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know, what can you do? It's what we love to do, being creative. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, pretty soon I'm going to do a little giveaway of this. I'm going to give this away. This is from Nearstream. I just did a quick review on this on my channel, okay? But this is from Nearstream. It's a little audio mixer. It has effects inside of it. You know, two channel, two headphone channel mixer. It's not that bad. You know what I mean? You know, for what it is. So make sure to stay connected so that I'm gonna do it for live. I'm gonna do it live. I do a spin the wheel. Everybody get their turn, get a spin the wheel, and if it falls on it, you win. You purchase your MetaHuman assets through Fab. Yeah, I pretty much 95% of what I do is through Fab as far as any MetaHuman clothing or looking for some assets. You know, definitely, definitely. I'm gonna do another another tutorial maybe about MetaHumans for doing that. The live link. The live link is cool. It's fun. It's very cool when you're doing a live link with your phone. You know, doing MetaHumans with your phone for your face, for your facial capture. You know what I mean? And then bringing it in through live link. You know, that's cool. You don't have to do it through live link. You can just do it to your webcam if you want. But I like doing it through live link. But you don't have to though for your facial animation. I think that helps so much if you got that facial animation. You know, the body is hard too. Um, but you know, I was just gonna start a whole channel just about Unreal because I don't like mixing usually Unreal along with my product reviews and tutorials for filmmaking. But I don't really know if I want to do another channel again. You know what I'm saying? Unreal did a great job of incorporating Fab within software easy to access. Now they did. I remember when Fab first took over before with Quixel Bridge and all of that, and then Fab took over. The first iteration of it, man, was kind of whack. It was unstable. Then they stopped it. Then they brought it back. They did it better. Um, I see they have a new plugin now for MetaHuman for the clothing. The Metatailor is it? Is it Metatailor? Meta Metatailor. I think it's called Metatailor, right? For clothing, you can put them almost any piece of clothing on your MetaHuman. They have a plugin that bridges um, Unreal and Metatailor, so they just kind of come right into each other, import and export from each other. I believe. I gotta go check it out. But that's another cost too. So everything's a cost. But that's life, man. Life, everything costs in life. You know what I mean? It seems like sometimes you just spend your life just worrying about bills, making money, and trying to have a little fun in between time. You feel me? That's what sometimes life feels like, man. When you get older, it just becomes about bills and maintaining and trying to do better financially and every day, every week, every month you got more money to spend. Every month you got so much money to make, man. That's what sometimes life feels like. You know what I mean? But it's great. I still ain't gonna complain. I love life, so I'll take it. You know, it's better to be here than not be here. You know what I mean? At least for the moment. For real though. You know what I mean? Anybody want to come up on stage, they can come up on stage if they want to, too. Remember that. You hit the pin link on the comment, and you can come on stage if you want to talk on stage. You're more than welcome to. You know what I mean? Uh, I'm still using my Yolocam. I'm telling you, man, I'm not playing. They don't pay me for this, dog. I'm telling you. This, your little webcam that you see right there. Right there. That's what you're seeing right here. And I got another one. This joint. I'm telling you, man, it's the best webcam you'll ever gonna get right now. For $200, you see what this thing look like, and this is just raw. This ain't me putting it in post. It's all made of steel. It's good, and I know I sound like I'm selling it, and I am selling it in a way. You know what I mean? Because I really think this has value for us. You know what I mean? Anything I promote on my page or I tell you I think it's real dope, believe it. I think it's dope. You feel me? I ain't just saying that to say it. These things ain't making me enough money for me to be fronting for it. You feel me? Trust me. You know what I mean? So I really love this camera. And the proof is in the pudding. And I keep talking about it, and I'll keep talking about it till something else comes out better. But I'm telling you, this is dope. And what I also like this cam for is for overhead shots. It makes a great over the head shot webcam. Also, I try to use a lot of other webcams for overhead, top down shots. I mean, they whack. The focus was all off. It's whack. This this ain't whack. Over top down shots, beautiful. Right here, beautiful. Usually I have one on the side, beautiful. I'm telling you, man, this is dope. I'm gonna give me another one. You know what I mean? Um, so I'm just saying, people be like, "Oh, you just selling." I am selling. I think you should buy one if you can, if you need one. If you're doing stuff like this, start talking head Zoom meetings, in a studio setting, not out shooting music video, but stuff like this looks like a dang DSLR, man. This look like a mirrorless camera. Man, come on, man. It's fire, yo. Fire. So I promote it because I think it's dope. All day. Hit the like. What you talking about? Hit the like. I mean, y'all should hit the like button on my live. You know what I'm saying? I need some more interaction on my live joints, man. Or even when I'm not doing live on my long form. Go check out my long form videos, comment, you know what I mean? Let the algorithm know I'm here, man. I use a special keyboard or mouse for editing. I got myself a mouse that puts less strain on my wrist. You know what? That's funny you just said that. I don't use a special keyboard, man. I be on some whatever, man. I just bought this keyboard. I hate it. See this keyboard, yo? You see how thin this is? You see this? You see this? Look how thin this is, man. Look, look. I didn't know this was this thing. I hate this thing. I'm gotta buy me another keyboard. Look how thin. Man, come on, man. This is crazy, yo. This is crazy. Look how thin this is. And this is my mouse. Just a regular old mouse. But I've been looking into those other ones that have more support for your wrist. You feel me? Yo, it's mad thin, yo. I didn't know when I got that junk. I was like, "What is this?" But I'm gonna buy me another one, and I'm gonna keep this as a backup. But look how thin it is, son. Like that's bananas. You feel me? Come on, man. But I am interested in a better mouse. This is just a regular old mouse, yo. But I am interested in getting something that I don't know. It's like, cause we be at that all day. So I want to get something that got more support for your hands. So if you find one that you think is dope, let me know, man. You know what I mean? Other than that, I just use this one. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I know, trust me, I get that sometimes, man. You ever been working so much sometimes or you doing it and your fingers get like yeah, like tingly, like they fall in the sleep. You be like, or sometimes it be my pinky, or I don't know. I'm hoping that's not a sign for something else crazy that's going on in my body, man. But it does happen from time to time when I'm working. You know what I mean? You get that feeling, that numb, tingling feeling, and it'd be like, yo, hold up, man, what's this? You know what I mean? Um, Not my wrist really, but my fingers sometimes, you know. Um, but I need to find myself a good mouse. I do, man. I gotta get one. If you get one and you think you like it, I mean, if you use it, you like it, let me know. You know, let me know for sure. Where feel that first, but you get used to. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and you got to keep going too. Like I be behind on the deadline or something, and I got to keep going. So it is what it is. Be like, let's keep. Come on. You know, my bad. Um, yeah, I got two green screen videos coming up, and two regular music videos coming up, and a podcast. Yeah, you know what I mean. So that should be cool. You know what I mean. Oh, okay. The Anchor 2.4. I'll check that out. I'll check that out for sure. A Wacom. Wow, you can use a Wacom tablet, yo, for your mouse? Like, that's crazy. I tried that a long time ago. Never could do it, man. It just don't feel right. Like you gotta I can't do it. Like I'm too used to doing mouse and keyboard. That's dope. That's different. I gotta say that. He said Anchor 2.4. I'm gonna go look at it right now. Oh, okay. You know what? I was looking at this one, I think. Got that big old curve to it. You know what I don't like though? What I don't like is when they got those two little buttons. You see how they got those two little buttons on the side? Because I always hit it by mistake, and it goes back a page or up a page. You know what I mean? But I gotta look into something like that. Yeah, you're right though. I mean, I gotta check it out because it's important, man. Like I've been at this computer for so long. Like, dog, I've been in front of a screen working. I mean, I started when I was 12, 13 years old. You know what I mean? And back then I did music production. So I did music production for half my life. And then while I was doing music production, I got into filmmaking, in Cali. And well, I'm from the East Coast, but then I moved to Cali and I got publishing deals and I was heavy in the music production because I'm a music engineer too. I'm an audio engineer. Um, that's why I love audio so much and understand audio. But yeah, I never use those two buttons either. You know what I mean? I hate them there, man. But yeah. So I got into video during doing music. So all them years, imagine all them years of being in front of here doing keyboards and all of that stuff. You went to music production, I doubt produce. Oh yeah, man. I was signed. Man. I got history, dog. My history goes back to Black Wall Street. I was signed to the Game when he was with 50 Cent, when he had the T Unit beef going. Before the T Unit beef, I was there for everything with the Game. I was signed to him. I had my own publishing deal. I had distribution through Universal Records. I had the albums, artists. That's my life. That was my life for a long time, man. You know what I mean? That's what I do. Half my life people know me for I'm as a music producer, and my other half people just know me as a film director and film guy. And then some people know me for both. I don't talk about it much, but yeah, I'm heavily as a music producer and music engineer. I know audio and art very well, so that's why it's very important to me. You know what I mean? I don't talk about it much, but it's there. You know what I mean? Like I was there when the Game. I mean, we talking years ago, dog. We talking, man, early 2000s. You know what I mean? When Game came and he came in with a butterfly in his cheek, and Big Face, his brother, and everybody made him change it. Because they said he looked soft, he looked weak. Everybody clowned him. But that's the homie, though. I know to this day, if Game see me, we'll say what's up to each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole other world for me. They know what's up. Yeah, see, now you notice the keyboard in the background. And was gonna ask, you see? Uh-huh. I got another keyboard down there. I have a machine. I had a drum machine. I gave it to my son. A machine. I used to make my beats a machine. This beat that you're listening to right now, I made the beat. This beat right here in the background, I made this beat. You know what I mean? Let's hear it real quick. Oh man, my bad. Let me see if I can make it louder. Yeah, so I made that beat too. You know what I mean? So trust me, I'm heavy in the production, man. I just turned it up. Want me to turn it up again? Yeah, that's all me right there. That's what I do. It's right here. You see over there, say We Shoot Beats Volume 1. Over there on the corner, that's all my beats over there. Those are beats you could download for your not for your mixtapes. You download them for your social media. You're not gonna get no strikes or nothing. There's only I don't know. I forgot what I'm charging for those. $8, $10. I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, bass line is sweet. I love the bass line. I'm big on bass lines. You know what I mean? Like that bass got to be right. You know what I mean? I'm from the East Coast, but being on the West Coast for so long, really, really, I started making a lot of West Coast beats. So now I'm like both. You know what I mean? Like even Daz, like Corrupt. I did stuff for the Dog Pound. I shot music videos for Daz. If you go look, I can find you videos I shot for Daz like crazy. Um, uh, and you'll see the videos I shot for Daz. They'll say Double Edge, actually, or no, it'll say We Shoot Films, I believe. I had another company. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So West Coast is a big influence now in me. It's just in me. You know what I mean? Did so much, with Badass, Big Psych, The Outlaws. I mean, everybody, man. Like, it's crazy history, man. I don't really talk about much, but it's just a part of who I am. That's why I think audio is very important, man. Very important, you know. So I've been in that business, I know what it is to be in that business. It's it's a whole other world to really be in that business, man. You know what I mean? My publishing company, they they got mad at me because uh, Mariah Carey wanted a beat, right? I had these beats, and you have a publishing deal. I would make like 20 beats a week and then hand them in. And Mariah Carey wanted a beat, so my publisher came to me was like, "Yo, Mariah Carey wants this beat." But I was young. This is the young me, like the young me, man. I was fresh out the street, sorta. Still had that street mentality. Didn't know about business. I'm about getting my money, doing my business, and that's it. You feel me? And so they told me Mariah Carey wanted a beat. Like, cool. See, I never cared about people who were celebrities. That didn't surprise. That didn't amaze me. Like, you're a celebrity. Okay, you got more money than I got. Cool. I need my money. You know what I mean? And never. That's why I didn't take pictures with Game or any of the other people I was with. There's a picture or two floating out there if you happen to find it. Um, but I never was a person who liked to take pictures. But anyway, she wanted my a beat, and I was like, but this is the thing. This is why I said no. I said no. I wish I didn't say no, dog. I wish I said yes. I'd probably still be getting a check. You know what I mean? But I said no. So they shelved me. Publishing company shelved me for 8 years. For 4 years, they shelved me and stopped promoting my work. But I said no because they wanted me to share the credits with this other dude that didn't touch the beat at all. He didn't make nothing on the beat, but I got to share credits with this dude. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I ain't sharing no credits. He ain't touch a note on my beat. But that's the young me I was all about. I should have been like, go ahead, cool, do it. And I would have still been getting paid probably, you know? I didn't think, when you grow up in the hood, man, you don't think about, they don't teach us. I don't know, man. You grow up in a weird way. You know what I mean? The way you thinking, the get the money. You don't think strategically all the time. You don't think, let me network. You know what I mean? Let me network and build with people. And then you gotta, life is strategic. You know what I mean? I tell my kids, life is strategic. You know what I mean? You gotta know what you kind of want to do and then go after it. Surround yourself around the people that do those things and build and grow. And don't get me wrong, I did some good things. I met some amazing people. Still have some amazing relationships. But you know, that hood mentality, man, hurts us. You know what I mean? We don't know about money. You know what I mean? Um, they don't teach us about money, man. You grow up, you just grow up. You make money, you lose money. You make money again, you lose money. You make money again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. But it was something, man. You know what I mean? It's a story. My life, man. You know. Yeah, we wish sometimes we could go back in time and change some things. I know, man, right? That's real talk. Like, that's real talk. I would love to go back and change a few things. Wouldn't it be dope if you can go back and keep all the knowledge that you know right now and then go back? Yo, that'll be ill, yo. That'll be ill. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't gonna happen. So it is what it is, man. But everything we go through makes us better as far as if you learn from it, you grow from it, so it makes you better at the long run. You know what I mean? If you don't learn from your mistakes, then something wrong with you. You know what I mean? Like in this business, when somebody do me dirty, like I meet a client and he get me on something, like he got over on me on that one. He the last one. It won't happen again, I promise you. You know what I mean? They sharpen you. You know, sometimes bad things sharpen you, and then that's it. It ain't gonna happen again. You know what I mean? That's how I see it now. So whenever I fail in something or something go right, I just see it as a way to sharpen me. You know what I mean? All right, cool. I know what to look out for now. You know what I mean? I got a client. He did me dirty in a certain way, but not too dirty, where I got to cut him off. He just did me dirty enough to where I know who you are. I know how you rock. Now I'm gonna treat you like this. You know what I'm saying? It makes us who we are, man. Every day. So that just makes us who we are, and that's the truth, man. You know. But I've been living this, making money, being creative, man, for so long. It's like all I know in life. This monitor, my cameras, music, audio. I've been doing this since I was 13, 12 years old. You know what I mean? And it's all I know, really. You know what I mean? It's what we do. It's what I do. You know what I mean? I'd be doing this if I was homeless. I'd still be wanting to do it. For me, making money on this is good. It's cool. It's a blessing, but it's not why I do it. I'll be doing this if I was homeless and broke. I've been homeless. I've been homeless carrying my keyboard. You feel me? I've lived that life. You know? Yeah, I was telling my wife that the other day, that people don't understand that a true creative person, you can't stifle that. Like if you're in a relationship, and my wife never did that to me, and I always appreciated that. But I got homies where they wife be just stifling their creativeness, so they're gonna regret them. They're gonna have resentment towards you, with them or stuff because we need this. Like this is my therapy. Like if I can't create, whether it makes me money or not, if I can't put myself in a creative state, that helps my mind. That helps me as a person. You know what I mean? All you really need is a laptop. That's it. Depending on what you're doing and how strong your laptop is now. Not every laptop is made equal, but yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, So it's fun, man. It's cool. Sometimes you think like, why am I doing this? It's more of a headache than a benefit sometimes, but you just love it, man. You know what I mean? I just love it. So I just keep doing it. Some people used to look at me, why you keep spending money on new equipment, though? Hey, man, it's what I do. You know what I mean? It's better than being a crackhead. My wife is a real blessing for me as well. She doesn't really fully understand my mind. Not sure I fully do yet, but she gives me creative time. Yeah, yeah. And that's cool. She might not ever truly understand your mind as a creative. You know what I mean? I'm sure I tell my wife, I hear things and see things differently than you do. You know what I mean? When I watch a show, when I watch a movie, when I hear something, I process it a little differently than you do. I tell her all the time because I'm a creative. You know what I mean? What I'm looking for and what I hear and see and what I take from it ain't the same thing that you take from it. You know what I mean? So you won't understand my mind totally. But I'm thankful that she never ever tripped on me. You know what I mean? She never stopped it. She never, you know what I mean? Now, you don't put that above your family. You make sure your family is good. As a man, we got to take care of our family. Forget your talent. If your family is broke and not eating and can't pay rent, you're not being a man. You take care of your family. But other than that, you got to make time for your gift, for your art, for to be creative. Because if you don't make time for your creativity, life will eat the time. And before you know it, you're 60, 70, 80, and it wasted. It's gone. Time is the only thing we can't get back, y'all. That's just facts. Time is the only thing we can't get back. So time is the most valuable thing that you have in life, other than God. To me, God in my life is the most important, number one. But other than that, time is the only thing that's irreplaceable. It keeps moving. It don't matter if you're depressed. It don't matter if you're sick, healthy. It don't matter. It just keeps moving. You know what I'm saying? And you got to move with it. You know. So I've been fortunate. I sometimes I think about my life, and I'm not exactly where I thought I would be, but I'm here. A lot of my homies are dead or jail. You know what I mean? I'm here. I do what I do. I enjoy what I do. My kids is healthy. Some people would call that rich. Creative people, I don't know. Yeah, 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 definitely, brother. God is. I don't talk about God that much on this channel because it's mostly a channel about creativeness, creative and tutorials and stuff. But God is number one all day. You know what I mean? Like big, big part of God is everything. He's my identity. You know, I think if it wasn't for God and knowing who I am as a man of God, I would be lost in this world. Because this world gives you an identity. It gives you this standard of an identity, this standard that's gone, it's lost, it's corrupt. And if you live by God's standard and understand your identity in Christ, you know what I mean? For me, that's the place to be at. You know what I mean? I have a whole other, again, you don't know about this, but I have a whole other channel that's strictly just for my faith. You know, if you're interested, email me. You know what I mean? I don't try to, because I know what this channel is created for. This channel is created for filmmaking, tutorials, Unreal, all that stuff. It wasn't meant to be a faith-based channel, so I don't try to do too much about that. You feel me? I don't hide it, but I don't try to do too much content around that. And my other channel, I have content that does that. You know what I mean? I teach math/filmmaking in Christian school, so I hear you. Trying to do my best to build up the armor for these kids to steel themselves to live in this. Yeah, man. Yeah, you have to. You know what I mean? Like if you, truthfully, let me see if I can. I'm gonna just put it up here. Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you. Hold on, let me find it. I'm gonna find it over here and I'm gonna just post the link, man. And whoever like it can come on board. If they don't, you don't have to either. All right, let me post it. I'm just gonna post this thing. Like again, this is my link to my other channel that's faith based. Understand me? If you're not into Jesus Christ, if you're not into nothing like that, don't go to this channel, okay? Because you're gonna hear a whole bunch about God. You're gonna hear a whole bunch about my belief system, and you might not like what you hear. But this is my other channel called Me Being Me, and and that's about my faith. So if you're interested in any faith-based stuff, hit that channel up. I'm trying to grow that channel up. All right, but let me chill on that. But yeah, God is good. No doubt. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. And if you know anybody else, hey, spread the word because I'm trying to grow that channel. I actually, that channel means a lot to me. And this channel, this channel is this channel. It means a lot to me, and it has some business aspects to this channel because this channel gives me business also. But that channel for me is personal, and it's just, you know, I really, really care about that channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if nobody sub to the channel. I'ma still do it. Like, I just want it to be out there, and whoever finds it, finds it. You feel me? But back to this stuff here. Um, so you teach filmmaking in the school? That's kind of cool, man. I think that would be fun, man. I would love to get into an actual class program, teaching kids and stuff like that. That would be dope. I think that'll be dope. You know, that would be real dope. It's getting late. I'm gonna get off here pretty soon. I'll be on here too late. I know, man. I'll be on here too late. You know what I mean? Taking some green screen footage. I started setting up at least 3 cameras, set up at different angles to catch different looks. That must be a kind of a big green screen. It must be a big green screen. You set up 3 cameras. Well, it depends how you have it positioned. You can do a wide, then a medium, and a close up all at one time, forward facing. But it all depends how big that the green screen is. Massive. See, yeah, I knew it. You know what I mean? I knew it had to be big. I'm like, man, if you really doing different angles, heck yeah, it's big. Oh shoot, 36 feet by 18, yo, that's bananas, son. That's dope. That's good. That's fun, man. A lot of people, green screen, you know, it's the easiest, hardest thing to do. you know, because it's very easy. The concept of green screen, I keep telling people, the concept is easy, but you do one thing wrong, and it's gonna be a nightmare. Yeah, yep, no doubt. I think the biggest man, I did a big green screen with for a company, it was humongous. Okay. You know, I don't like fabric that much. I mean, not that you can't use it. You got to be careful with fabric. If I do use fabric, I like it to be the thick fabric so that it's not too see through, too transparent. Um, I either like to paint the wall and the floor, or I use a lot of the videos y'all have seen me in my green screen videos. It was the green screen, just a green backdrop, the green photo backdrops. You know what I'm saying? And I think those work great. I've had great. You know, y'all have seen it. You've seen it. Stuff I've done. So you know, kind of trying to see if I like this thing. It don't sound as good as my microphone. I know that, but it's kind of freeing not having a mic all in front of your face all the time. You know what I mean? Where you from, DPR? Oh, no doubt. It's all good. Vancouver. Oh, wow. Okay. Originally from Canada out there. No doubt. We're going about to get off anyway. It's getting late. It's almost 1 in the morning over here. You know what I mean? And it's winding down a little bit. You know what I mean? Hey man, thank you, man, for being here and taking some time with me, man. Appreciate you. Have a blessed night. You know what I mean? I'm sure we'll talk again. Maybe you'll catch me on the other channel. Once in a while, I go live over there for the heck of it, even though nobody usually comes through because it's still a new channel. Um, but maybe I'll see you there, man. Be blessed, man. I'm about to leave myself, all right? All right, y'all. This is over with. I'm done. It's time for me to go chill. Um, Pick it back up in the morning. I appreciate everybody, whoever checked this out. Remember, if you need anything about Unreal, it's right over there. No doubt. Back at you, brother. Um, Other than that, man, I'm done. All right, y'all. Be blessed. Subscribe, hit the bell on the side so you get notified on time. All right? All right, y'all. I'm out, y'all. Be blessed.